my posse. How are you? Glad to see you. Thank you for coming over and spending your day with me. And to all my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I hope I can inspire you. And for those of you that are new, just quickly, I am a retired grandma, and I am 75. I will be 76 this month. Oh no, 67. Remember that. 67, the 24th, and I'm happy about it. I mean, if you watch my channel, I'm a really positive person. I embrace life, give it my best shot, and hope that you can learn some beauty tricks from me to help you stay, well, I don't want to say as young as I look, because that sounds conceited, but I want to give you beauty tricks on being the best that you can be when you get to my age. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you stay tuned. And today I'm just going to chat a little bit with you about growing old gracefully. And what is that? And, you know, from a very young age, we take care of ourselves, and we never think that we're going to get to an age where we look back and think, oh my gosh, where did my youth go? Because we just don't think about it when we're in our 20s or 30s and maybe even 40s, you know. And I think I thought about it young, which is, you know, why I wrote my book, Beauty Control Tips from Head to Toe. Look and feel years younger, it says. And I think the thing should have said, feel and look years younger, instead of look and feel years younger, because I think a lot of emphasis on growing older gracefully, so to speak, is that I think we just think it's all over when we lose our beauty. And you know, you look in the mirror, and if you've seen my video on living with your flaws, I'll link it below in case you haven't seen it. And we all have to look at ourselves in the mirror, and we see ourselves every day from the time we're young until today at my age. And you see things that other people don't see, and you wonder at what point in your life did this change happen? I mean, I tell you, I can remember I was feeling pretty good. I mean, my husband and I, and my daughter was still home, and we bought a house on the lake out here, and we were like on top of the world. I was feeling good. I had lost a lot of weight on this, I think I was on Nutrisystem back then, and me and my daughter and my stepdaughter were just avid doing this diet, and I had lost quite a bit of weight. In fact, I lost so much weight that they wouldn't let me come back. They told me that I had to eat. It's every woman's dream. They said, you can't come back because you have to eat. You're just losing too much weight. I was like, who does that? They did. So, but I was feeling pretty good. I was like 45, I guess. And so I thought, okay, and people were saying, oh, you look like you're, you know, 35. And I'm like, yeah, right. And I was like working around the house and everything. I went out to get the mail. And what comes in the mail? Welcome. AARP. I was like, what the heck? I go out, I'm feeling good, and I'm welcome to AARP? I was like, wait a minute. I'm just starting. I'm just bought this house. I mean, I'm happy. I'm looking svelte. Welcome to AARP. I thought I was going to die. I thought, you know what? Who are they to send me a welcome in the mail at 45 years old? I was PO'd, to say the least. And I was like, what the first thing I do? I ran to the mirror to see if I aged. I was like, oh, do they know? Do they know that I was like beside myself. And I'm like, you know, they should be sued as a defamation of character. They should really be sued, because they should not tell you at 45 that you're a senior. I'm like, holy cow. But I thought, you know, you're not going to get me. I just ripped up that card, I threw it away, and I thought, I don't care about your tote bag. I thought, I'm not giving in to you, AARP, take that. I was like talking to my husband, like, I don't know, a couple of days later, and I go, what is what age do senior, on YouTube now we say mature, but what age do senior citizens start? I guess at 45. And I thought, no, they're not going to get me. And so I just continue. Now, some people, you know, you may get that, or you may think that, and it's all downhill. So why should you take care of yourself? I mean, you're an AARP member. Who cares if you're thin? Who cares if your makeup? Who cares? You know, no. I took the bulls by the horn, and you know, if you see me massage now, back then I was like, wow. I mean, I was like lathered up, boy. I was like, you're not gonna get me AARP. And I think, you know, I started to think that, you know, age is, and some of you have said it, it's just a number. And I don't think it's how you look, it's how you feel. And if you feel young, you know, you can't go, like I say, I'm 67. I feel like 47 probably. I won't give in to, and it's only a number, but I go by how I feel. You know, and it's like I don't get on the scale, I don't weigh myself, I go by how my pants feel and chin. And I don't really want to lose, back to the weight, I don't want to really lose too much weight, because I lose really fast in my face. And you know, when you're older, you need some plumpness. So it's hard to balance, you know, what looks good here. I mean, my butt, I can, you know, I can cover that up with, you know, nice big sweaters like I have on today. But, you know, your face, you know, once it sags from losing weight, you have to really work at it, I know. And you can still help yourself. I mean, sometimes you will need maybe surgery to pick it up, but that's no big deal to me if that makes you look good and that makes you feel good. And I think the whole thing of being old gracefully is still liking yourself, and don't worry about it, and do things for yourself that make you feel good. I mean, putting on a sexy pair of underwear, even though nobody sees it but you, somehow you know it's there, you know, and you're feeling pretty hot, you know. Nobody sees it, but you know it. And I think those things you have to do for yourself. You have to, you know, yeah, we're all about beauty and we're all about this, but you have to take care of like your inner self too. And you have to, you know, just, it's not about face, you know, you have to take care of like your whole body, hence the, you know, the tips from head to toe, because I've been taking care of my whole body inside and out for a lot of years. I mean, I think I eat right. I do drink, not drink, but I mean, we love our cocktail. My husband has his Italian margaritas and I have my vodka, whatever. I mean, we're not big drinkers by any means. But when, you know, in the evening, sometimes we do like a cocktail, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, I'm not a teetotaler, so to speak. I live my life like all of you probably do, and we enjoy our life, and I enjoy myself, and I enjoy what I do, and I take care of me, and I just think that no matter what, like when I talk about massaging, I mean, I always have massaged my whole body. I mean, you can do your face, you can get a facelift. When you take off those clothes, I mean, you want your whole body to look good. I mean, you can't lift your whole body. I mean, maybe you can now. I don't know. There's surgeons will do anything, but you have to take care of your whole body. And when I say I've been massaging my whole body, I mean, I really have, and I've been really taking care of myself. And I do it, yeah, for my husband, because I want him to be proud of me. I mean, he doesn't care if I look good. He likes me for my personality and me, and that's the most important thing, you know, that you have to have. But you have to like yourself to exude that personality. Because if you're like self-conscious about yourself, or you don't like yourself, or, you know, maybe you're embarrassed about sagging thighs that nobody can see, but you know that they're there and they just sort of start dragging you down. Or maybe you're, you know, upset about, you know, you're dangling, you know, arms, but you've got long sleeves on. Nobody can see them, but you know they're there, and they start waiting on you. And then you start building all these things that are wrong with you, and they take a toll on your mind, which takes a toll on your personality. So you need to just, you know, buy yourself some sexy underwear. Don't buy thongs though, because they're dangerous when you're older. But I don't even think they make them anymore, but yeah. But you know, do something sexy for yourself. Feel sexy. I don't care if you're married, you're single. Do it for yourself. You just feel good, you know, knowing that it's on, or knowing that, you know, you're dressed well, or knowing that, you know, hey, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm worthy of this underwear. Or whatever, or blouse, you know, whatever it can be. You know, you can buy youthful stuff. And, you know, I back in the day when my mom was older still, but people used to razz her all the time about, you know, her long hair. Oh, Marge, you're too old for long hair. When you're older, you got to go gray and you got to cut it. And some of the seniors really didn't like my mother because my mom had long, dark hair. She wore short shorts and go-go boots with skirts slit up the front. I mean, that sounds kind of hookerish maybe, but she didn't look a bit, and she didn't care. And you know, the people in her complex, they were like not happy with her. And I said, Mom, maybe you should like dress down a little bit, you know, when you go to those functions. And she, oh no, I'm who I am, and they're not going to tell me how I should look. And if I want long hair, I have long hair. And sometimes I think my mom started the trend, because I don't think anymore when you're older, you have to fit a certain mold. You just kind of be the best that you can. I mean, you know, if you want long hair and you look good when you're older, I'm not saying like, you know, long black hair and heavy makeup. I mean, you know, you got to kind of soften your look, but you can still be youthful dressing. I mean, I will not succumb to, you know, I think I've said that in another video, to senior like clothes. Even when I was shopping for my daughter's mother dress of the bride, I mean, it was like, I was crazy to buy a dress. I would not buy a dress. They looked like grandmothers of the bride. I had to have something cool, something that made me feel good. You know, I didn't care about everybody else, what they thought I should wear. They were bringing all these dresses out to me like, well, this is age appropriate. What is age appropriate? Age appropriate is how you feel. And there's lots of things, you know, when you're older that you have to go through. I mean, there's cycles that, you know, that change. I mean, we've talked about, you know, getting up and down, you know, your hips don't want to move like they used to. I mean, you know, you might burp more and you have a lot of gas. It's like having gas. I think if I had to, if somebody said to me and they asked me a question and they said, hey, Barb, what's the worst part about being a senior? I would have to say having gas, because it's hard to be cool and have gas. You know, for a long time I used to go to the grocery stores and run around to try to find some mom with a baby in her cart and just like let it go. And I'd look at the baby like, oh, and then I'd book. My husband would go, oh my God. I said, well, you know, I can't look cool and then have gas in the store, but I'm telling you, I think having gas is probably, you know, the worst thing to me that you have to go through when you're a senior citizen. I don't know. It's just, it's not fun. And I've talked to my doctor about it, and, well, eat fiber and eat this or eat that. It doesn't help. You know, and if you hold it in, you know, your stomach is like you're 9 months pregnant. It's like, what is this? So I think that's probably the worst thing of becoming a senior citizen that I found. But you know what? I do embrace my age. I want you all to embrace your age. And really and truly, I want you to, you know, take care of yourself and start, you know, if you're watching me for the first time and you're young, start now. You know, don't look and say, oh, I got lots of time before I get her age. Yesterday I was your age, and today I'm my age. But you know what? I embrace it. I do the best that I can do with what I have. I massage, and I do that, like I told you, all over my body, tips from head to toe, guys. And it starts from your hair. I have a segment in my book about hair. You might think like, well, what could make you feel good about your hair? But let me tell you, taking care of your scalp and is just a really good thing. And I'll talk about that in another video. But today I was just thinking about, actually got another AARP in the mail yesterday, and I still don't apply for AARP. I'm like holding on. I'm like, no, you're not gonna get me. You try to get me at 45, you're not gonna get me now. I don't need your tote bag. I got enough totes of my own. So if I can pass on anything to you, I would just say to you, embrace yourself, like yourself, do feel good things to yourself. You know, wear sexy clothes, whether anybody can see them or not. You know, have your nails done. Take care of your face, be the best that you can be, you know, and it just doesn't stop here. I mean, it's all over. I mean, you feel good. You know, when I do that, excuse me, that scrub thing I told you that in another video, all over, I mean, nobody really sees it but me, but I feel really good about myself. Is when you don't care and you just got raggedy clothes on, and you know, I'm not saying that that's not fine, but I mean, if you do it more than once, and you start to feel like kind of like sloppy and down and not yourself. So I say do anything that makes yourself feel good, and you know, you'll grow old gracefully. And if you're blessed enough to have grandkids, they, you know, like you saw in my last video, they keep you young and youthful. But main thing is to don't succumb to AARP. Don't succumb to, you know, people saying, oh, why do you wear your hair so long? Because you're old. Or don't do this because of that. You know, I mean, you can still be classy. You don't have to wear bright red lipstick. I think mine's even kind of dark today. You don't have to wear black eyeshadow anymore. I mean, there's a lot of things that have evolved and changed over the years as far as your age goes, appropriate, but you can still be cool and you can still look good. And mainly, you got to feel good inside. And of course, that starts with a good diet too, of taking care of yourself, eating good, you know, not overdoing anything that you eat, because it'll feel good at the moment, but the next day you'll feel awful. And you probably heard my story of my Dunkin' Donuts, and if you haven't, you know, check out my video, because yeah, eating sweets and stuff can really drag you down. So, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your body, do nice things for yourself, and remember, you know, you are you, and you're just because you got older, you have a few lines and you have a few wrinkles, doesn't change your personality and who you are inside. And don't let other people rule you, or magazines rule you. You know, you see these beautiful stars in these magazines that are all, you know, fixed anyway, filters and stuff. You know, don't let those people drag you down. Don't look at those magazines and go, oh, I want to look like that. Why can't I look? You buy them, and you know, you bring them home and you feel so bad. You know, you don't have all those people and makeup artists. I mean, I could look like that every day too if I had all those people around me, you know, feeding me and cooking for me and doing my makeup for me every day, and you know, taking care of me. Yeah, I have to do it myself. So grow old gracefully, enjoy every day. Like they say, yesterday's gone, tomorrow is unknown. Today is the present, and enjoy today like it was a present, because you'll never get another chance to have today. So do the best that you can with what you got. Love the people around you. Tell people that you love them. That's another big thing. Compliment people. You know, tell people every day that you love them. And you think that, you know, maybe that doesn't help you feel good, but it helps you feel good about yourself. At least it does me. So make someone smile today. Be kind. Be good to yourself, and embrace growing older. And you know, if gas comes along, just do what I do. Find some little kid in a buggy and let loose. That's what I got for you today. So love you, happy day, and thank you for subscribing, and stay tuned. I love you guys. Bye. A little gift that my grandkids bought me because they know me. It was actually in my stocking stuffer a couple years ago. So there you go. And the note said, "Happy Senior Citizens Day, Nana."